is up, you guys? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, month, year, life. Don't really know where I was going with that, to be honest. So I asked the questionnaire thing on Instagram. I have like really bad reflux. Anyways, I asked that little questionnaire box on Instagram, which I was really happy with all your responses, and I didn't have to make up any of my own questions, so I was like, yes. But yeah, I'm just going to be answering those questions, so let's just get on with this video, I guess. First question is, how are you going? But I'm going good. I'm just on my way to recovery. Can't wait to be back to my normal, usual self, and actually live my life again and do the things I want to. What was your surgery for? So leading on from the last question, as I said, I'm on my way to recovery. I just had my final surgery. Makes me literally so happy inside. But yeah, I had a surgery in December, the 12th of December. I was in there for 12 days. Came out on New Year's Eve. Days literally feel like they go on forever in there, like a million freaking hours. I'm not even joking, feels like a freaking prison. Yeah, so I had to get my large bowel. So you have like a small bowel, you have a large bowel. I had to get my large bowel removed just because I have a G in my family, on my dad's side of the family, that basically everybody has polyps, right? So I have polyps, you have polyps, but my polyps can become cancerous. The grades for the polyps are low grade, middle grade, high grade, and like I think it's like abnormal or something like that. So I went in for my first checkup. So my checkups have to be every 12 months. Yeah, so I went in for my first checkup and they saw that I had like polyps that they just like snipped some off. They took some to the lab, came back abnormal, which is not ideal, I guess. You're not wanting to hear that news, but I had to keep going in for checkups, and then they reduced it to 6 months. Yeah, they reduced the checkup things to 6 months just because they were not happy with the polyps, and then they kept doing it, and I'm guessing it wasn't getting any better. Oh my god, I literally look like I have a moustache. Alright, yep. Let's just not touch my face. So I had to be placed with an ileostomy bag, and I was with that for 8 months. I was supposed to be with it for 3 months, I think. Worst 8 months of my life. It was bleeding, it was blistering, it was sore. I've got like scarring from all like the blistering and stuff like that. And because my skin is so sensitive, something sticky that went on it, my skin didn't react properly. I had to go to emergency like 6 times because my bag just wasn't reacting to my skin properly. And then changed my bag, and then again until I found one that had like manuka and honey in it, which I then kind of swapped to like aloe vera, but then I went back to that, the manuka honey one. And it was just so much stuffing around. No one should really have to go through that at the age of 15. I'm not saying, oh, poor me or anything like that. I'm just saying that, like, it was so mentally and physically draining for myself. I was so many nights I was just vomiting because I couldn't eat this food and this food and this food. I couldn't eat corn, I couldn't eat cabbage, I couldn't eat lettuce, I couldn't eat tomato, nuts, anything like that, because of basically just general foods that you eat. I couldn't eat because it would block, and then I would find out that I couldn't eat another food and I would just be vomiting all night, and it was just a total mess. So that's why I was off school so much, because I wasn't getting asleep, sleeping at night, and then it was just crazy, to be honest. But if you guys want to hear a full story of that, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you, darlings. But next question is, do you have a job? I do. I work at a nearby cafe, so close to my house. Some things you have learnt this year. So some things, you win, you lose, just a part of life. Everything happened for a reason. I've lost so many friends this year, and I'm just like, well, I can't really do anything. You know, you've just got to move on with it, pick up your shit and move on with life. Yeah, so what's your proudest moment this year? Probably getting through the last 8 months. Probably I'm so proud of myself that I actually got through it, because there were times that I was so upset and I was like, I can't deal with this anymore, I'm just going to give up on life. Like, there were times, and I'm not saying that for attention or anything like that, but I'm just saying that there were times where I would write my mum notes or text her and be like, no, I can't do this anymore, I give up on life and shit like that, just because. The next question I have is the best trait you have. So I think it is honesty and admitting when I'm wrong. I'm like a very honest person. Sometimes it can be too honest, but like, I would rather be honest than a lying prick face. Like, it's just who I am. It could be like the smallest things I'm honest with, or like the biggest things I'm honest with. Literally, I had a little falling out with a friend. I knew that I didn't do something right, and I was like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't do this. I know I'm admitting I'm wrong. I'm sorry, we can pick up our shit and move on, or we can go our different ways. I just want to move on, and you don't want to hold grudges, so, you know, there you go. What skincare brand do you use? I thought this one was actually really cool. So I use brand Tribe Skincare and Sukin, just because I like to use like natural, if I can get organic products, just because I do find that my face doesn't get breakouts. Like, I've been eating so much shit lately, I'm not even gonna lie, that my skin has been breaking out, and that's because of, like, I know that it's because of that, it's not my skincare. So yeah, I do use Tribe Skincare and Sukin. Tribe Skincare is a little bit on the more expensive side, but it's definitely worth it if you want to try an all natural and organic cruelty-free brand. But that is all my questions done. Thank you guys. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for all your questions. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up if you like me or my videos. Also subscribe down below and comment more video ideas in the comment section. And if you guys want me to do a more of, speak about my ileostomy reversal bowel thingy, whatever you call it, comment down below.